So we are back to part 3, and still in Orzammar. My brother's still a douchebag.
Where did they put all the rock, I wonder?
Dagna's never gonna leave me alone.
Answer. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Dark Spawn that way. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Alright, another quest to add to the quest pile.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it. He chose a human
I
woman
hear a
as his
nod.
prophet and bride, but he loves all races. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Cause he's crazy. Well, good luck with that. Let me know how it turns out. That's too mean. I'll say, why would we want a human transfer in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Alright, we'll just say, whose
The
permission do
Shaper
you
controls
need?
changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Can't go in there yet.
Sod it all, the exile. Never thought I'd see your face in the Commons. Never thought I'd be glad to either. This can only help Balin. Whether he forgives you or you scare people, it's another crack in the old way.
Oh,
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
do you have what I want? Not really. That sounds cool. Let's go in the tavern. The tavern always has something fun.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew? Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself? You don't say. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines. I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Like Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm standing on the dog. That's pretty cool. Go, here I go. He's like a horse. Sit down. Oh, that sword looks like it could kill that dog. Okay. Crazy people.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
Oh.
May the ancestors guide your arm.
Nervous adventurer.
What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends! They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie.
Okay, crazy man. Hey!
Oh, I heard about you. The exiled prince, coming back as a Grey Warden. Put his past behind him. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Branka's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
This sounds personal for you.
Aye, of course. I'm her bleeding husband, aren't I? She left me here and took our entire house when she left. Is that what you're looking for? Well, there it is. Fine. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren.
To show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
I'll say it's a controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I'm always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As
We
you
don't
wish.
need to know how the caste system works. I thought he was who I was supposed to talk to. Alright, well, I guess I won't try and do both sides since it's taking forever. And I don't want to go to Dusk Town because I don't think I need to yet. But I do want to walk on that table.
You're not welcome here, exile. I don't care if you're a Grey Warden. I liked your brother. If you need to speak to one of my patrons, do it quickly. But don't expect me to serve you. Yes, and he disgusts me as much as ever. But with him, you know what you're getting. I expected more from you. You have some nerve.
Bitch. Okay, I don't need to go to Rust Town. And her.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during the Blight.
I hear the surfacers actually thought Darkspawn have been gone for centuries.
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines
But there's
without
a
Adesh's
shiny.
permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. What anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels. Alright, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Jerks. I'm going in the fucking deep roads. You can go kill yourself. I don't need you. Alright, to the proving. Aw, Alistair has 4 injuries. Maybe that's why he gets beat up so fast.
My lord, you're back. They told me you were dead.
I remember you looking for another night with your prince.
Prince, you say? Then why were you exiled and stripped of caste not 2 days after you planted your son in me? With you as his father, he's casteless now. His birth wasn't even recorded by the Shapers. You've destroyed us! I've had to care for him myself, nurse him, clothe him. I can't work. No one wants to lie with a woman who's used up her fertility on some casteless brat. How could you do this to us? Yes, convince your family to take you back, or at least declare you honorably dead and acknowledge your son. Please, think about what his life will be otherwise. Thank you. I guess you do care after all. I take back all the times I cursed your name.
That's new. I didn't get to do that last time. Mostly because girls can't do anything like that with other girls.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord
Shut up, you
Harrowmont.
psychopath. Where the fuck's the proving thing? I thought it was on the other side of something.
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorsed Lord Balin as the new king. Change is inevitable.
Me. No, it's not this way. I pushed you off the edge! No. Okay. Right on, here I go. Stupid map. Confusing me and shit. I know where the proving ground is, I just can't figure out where it is. That's where I came from. Ah, here we go.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Whee! There we go. Proving. I knew where I was going eventually. It just took me a little longer. want to talk to you.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind. Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself.
Hey, you get your dumb ass back here. No.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
You're a bitch. Is that a chicken? Yeah, it looks like a chicken. What the fuck? I guess that's a chicken stand, okay. Well, I don't want to leave.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Well, I'd look quick. They're clearing out everyone who's not going to the ring. Which is why I was on my way out. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harrimon's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly. Whatever Harrimon's plan is, Doolin would be in on it. I'm sorry. You seem sincere, and I wish you luck. But if you're wrong, you don't have to live in the consequences.
You're a bitch. Why do my intimidate attempts do not work?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the Provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained.
Ooh, I'm exotic.
In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the Provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. I'll be here.
La 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 la. Oops. Through the door. I guess that's that. Where's my dude? That's where I'm going.
My lord Idukan, we heard you were dead. What are you doing here? Then I won't take another moment of your time. If you are looking to pay your respects, though, your brother called approving to honor your father's memory. Would you like to take part? I guess I should have seen that coming. Bad blood with your brother and all. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since you're no longer of House Idukan. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Okay, I'm gonna stop here and then start up again for part 4.